Iron swing. One start there, boys. Meantime, all dancers, start getting ready. Get yourself ready for Grand Entry here this afternoon. Buffalo Creek. Cree Spirit. Cree Confederation. Holy smokes. Chippy Creek. All visiting royalty, come in and check in with Amanda. All visiting royalty, you must come in and check with Amanda at this time. Diggin' Bear. Western Wind. Leads the horses. Rumbling of the buffalo. Raining thunder. Right on, Riz Krispies. Right on, all accounted for. And of course, we're now going to ask the Rockin' Horse if you can do the drum song for us there, boys. Rockin' Horse. Drum song there, guys. We'll get our smudging right now. We'll get all our grass dancers to start forming on out there. Grass dancers, we're going to do the blessing of the ground here this afternoon. So we ask that you help us out in that way here this afternoon. Do the blessings of the grounds, and we're going to also ask all the dancers, of course, to start assembling right at the back of the announcer stand. All those are going to be taking part in the grand entry. We ask you to come on over this way at this time. And also our new royalty, of course, as well. We're going to acknowledge you all here in the grand entry here this afternoon. In the meantime, the boys are, doing protocol here, of course, as well. We're making sure that everything is good within that circle there of these singers. And these are one of our top-notch singers in Indian country, ladies and gentlemen. A bunch of young guys getting together to bring the song, and, of course, to create some good music for us here, of course, as well. So I'd like to say thank you to our host drum, Rockin' Horse here, of course. Thank you, boys. And, of course, we'll get them to also sing that song here and reviving that heartbeat of our people and that drum. It brings good medicine here to the people, of course, as well. So they will sing our drum song here this afternoon. Right now, just about done with the protocol, of course, as well. And a fine day today, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful day, to come and celebrate. Oh yeah, there's a veterans pop-up special right after grand entry too as well today. Yeah, yeah. I think my buddy right here, ladies and gentlemen, my co-MC Jackson Rolling Thunder Tahoka is going to be giving back a little bit, of course, as well here and hosting this veterans pop-up special. All right. All our RCMP servicemen, you're all going to be a part of that pop-up special here today. All right, here we go. Good job. Drum song, dancers, ha ha hey, grass dancers, hookah, hookah. Hi, hi. A big round of applause to your grass dancers on out there, people, here this afternoon. We also like to say and acknowledge Ronnie Paul, ladies and gentlemen. He said, I'm going to be putting down some tobacco here on behalf of this drum song and, of course, on behalf of the reviving of the heartbeat of our people here within this circle, of course, here today. And we're all good, and he prayed for that for each and every one of us, and, of course, for our grass dancers for also doing this good thing, of course, dancing for our people at this time. Okay, all in the drums here, of course, as well. All right. And he went out there, he put a little tobacco on the drum groups, of course, here at this time, ladies and gentlemen. That's the respect. Yes, indeed, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Is, go to a drum, of course, and reviving and praying for that drum, of course, to continue to keep us and give us strength as we go forward, of course, as well. And putting a little bit of tobacco there for the prayer and things like that for all the drum groups that are here. Sometimes these little fellas that are singing here, they might know, those kind of protocols, of course, as well. Those are some of the things that, as growing up as a singer and things like that, we always try to do things in that way, of course, as well, and recognizing that heartbeat and what it means to our people. And, of course, that is the strengths that we get from that there, of course, as well. That good feeling, we get that from, and we all heal from the inside out, and we show emotions at times, at celebrations, because of the heartbeat and that feeling that you get way down deep within you, of course, as well. We get those kind of feelings too, of course, as well, as people. So that's what brings healing to us as Indian people, of course, as well. So we got our dancers, I believe we got our singers. They're going to be doing the grand entry for each and every one of us here this afternoon. And, of course, we'd like to say thank you, boys, for taking up the protocol, to do that here for us here this afternoon's grand entry. And my little bro right here, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Tahoka, of course, as well. He's a man of many hats. Today he will be wearing one of the hats that was given to him, of course, as well, and that is this, representing our what we represent our chiefs with back in the, but those are ceremonial men that carry on this particular way, of course, as well. Utilizing these hats and things like that. Wherever you come from, different areas, here on Turtle Island, they have different teachings, of course, as well. So sometimes hats such as this are carried on many generations within families, of course, as well. And it's passed on like this, of course, as well. So this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the good things that we have as Indian people, traditional ways of life, teachings that come along with it, of course, as well. And of course, we're going to ask Ronnie to go to that drum song here that was rendered here by the singing group. And Ronnie is going to go in there and say thank you to the singers, of course, as well, for singing that drum song, and pray on your behalf here at this time as well. Just a minute, just a little bit there, people. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. All right, just about set there, people. All dancers, come on over this way. This is where the grand entry is going to be taking place, so we need you all over here. And we want a good showing. And I'm not sure how much dancers we got here registered. We haven't gotten the count. Last, it was 789 dancers, so that was last. But I know there was a number of people that came in, of course, as well, and came down and coming to dance and enjoy here, of course, as well. So approximately, I'd say about 900 dancers, I think, in total. And the way it looked last night, and of course, when we bought our category dances, completely filled in a lot of those categories, of course, as well. We are ready to go. George, yes, George says we're a go. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most exciting times in Powwow is that of the grand entry. To focus on our people and our way of life, of course, as well, and our songs that go along with it. Ladies and gentlemen, we go on over here to Rockin' Horse, if you will. It's grand entry time. Let's all rise for those of you who can. At this time, hooka, hoocha, hee-ha-ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back here to a beautiful day. Sitting next to a gentleman of gentlemen, we're going to welcome all of our dancers here as a yapaha, as camp criers, as people that call us together, the James Smith Cree Nation. Remember that today we honor these feathers because you wake them up. This isn't a competition powwow. This is for that traditional spirit, to wake up your spirit, to send that good energy to our families. Let's rise in honor of this Wapahansik, our eagle staffs, as we welcome in our singers, the people with that thunder voice. Waka!
And now we come in, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we'd like to say thank you to our singers here and taking up that protocol here to bring in our grand entry here this afternoon. And we also like to make welcome, ladies and gentlemen, our veterans here. We say thank you to them each and every day for what they did for our country, what they did for our people, and taking up arms, of course, as well. We'd like to say thank you to those widows that they had left at home and left them at home, of course. There was thoughts and prayers by these women folk, of course, for the safe return of our men from across the seas. We'd like to make welcome, ladies and gentlemen, our red shirts here. Our red shirts, RCMP, as they come forward at this time, along, ladies and gentlemen, with our, let's make welcome our leadership, our elders to the dance area. Oskape, Osak, Mina, Wistoao. Welcome, welcome. And of course, let's make welcome our committee as they entered the dancing area along with our royalty. We got brand new royalty right here in James Smith Cree Nation celebration, ladies and gentlemen. And they'll be representing this celebration here on behalf of their chief and council and the good people of the James Smith, Peter Chapman, and of course, Chigaste Pisa. At this time, let's make welcome our Golden Age man, Golden Age lady, Jackson.
I can feel the vibes here today, ladies and gentlemen, as we honor this very house drum rockin' horse rockin' the house. Hey! Beat the work, someone. Come on, dancers, dance with us. Let's wake up here. As our language is getting more stronger, it's getting powerful. As this very song is being sung, remember those relatives that showed you the rights to this dance, gave you feathers as you earn that way through life. Let's welcome in that beautiful dancing energy here to James Smith Cree Nation. Hey! Now we'd like to honor our matriarchs, our grandmothers, our mothers, our aunties, our sisters, those relatives that give life. Let's welcome our Golden Age women's dancers and all of our women's categories. Nagamuk, sound and powerful. What a beautiful day as we gather once again through song, through prayer, through dance. The sun's shining down here. The rivers are flowing. The grass is growing. Let's be powerful together. Here we are to our children. Welcome to our teen girls. Fancy, jingle, and traditional. Right behind them, our teen boys grass. Fancy, chicken, traditional. Isha!
And of course, ladies ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to all our young people as they enter the dancing area at this time. Our junior boys, teen junior girls, and of course as well, we have our teen categories coming in the dancing area. Powwow's going to be around for a long time, as you see this there. Welcome at this time the Tiny Tots. Hey, dance your style there, people. Dance.
Well, back there, dancers, welcome, please. Hey! As we should show gratitude, we're giving life again here today, friends. Let's give that good spirit out there to the families sitting at home that aren't here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that good energy we put into the universe, you get back for your loved ones, for your friends, for your family, acquaintances. Hey! Want to personally thank from the bottom of my heart these singers. You're powerful. Remember that voice. You're gifted. Remember what you can do for people. Remember your name, your Indian name calling. Remember when you're called upon as a singer, you step up and you show up. You don't take that for advantage, and I'm proud of these gentlemen here and all of our singers as we honor them for our head dignitaries. Hey! Hey! Put your hands together, make some noise right there. James Smith, Cree Nation. As that was a beautiful way of celebration, we thank our very Scorpios here, Flash, for bringing in that beautiful smudge all weekend long. This smudge has honestly warmed our hearts. It actually brought joy, laughter, and good energy from everybody here. He did honestly a powerful job, and it makes me emotional because people don't know the position of that Scorpio suck. That they stay up with that fire. They have a tent to over here, and our very teepee is their place. From that teepee to this powwow grounds, that is actually a holy ground because they walk back and forth with a lot of powerful energy. And I wanted everyone here to help me thank this gentleman, the Scorpio suck, our relatives of the pipe that woke up this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Flash a good round of applause right here, our Scorpios. Hey, brother. Hey. All right, we'll turn it over here to Brother Sanford to bring through our dignitaries here.
And of course, before we do get started, ladies and gentlemen, we have our invocation here, of course, as well, and a prayer here on behalf of all of us. And of course, our final day of celebration right here. And of course, to celebrate, of course, and continue with that prayer within our celebrations, of course. For all the people that come from near and far, of course, we pray for you each and every morning, but we also have that connection right here within this lodge, of course, as well. We're going to call upon, ladies and gentlemen, a gentleman that comes from all the way from the Sapatoyak, Treaty 4 territory, of course, as well. And, of course, Gary Gott at this time to bring a prayer here and go to the Creator on our behalf here this afternoon. At this time, Mr. Gary Gott. And Shirley Sanderson, of course, as well, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, both of them. At this time. All right? Iksoma.
Hoi, hoi. Kena nas commit now. Thomas Scott now, and he's tomo tanas kanipo yan. Igipe, ni min ma ko yan, just ma ta. Fix quest ma yan, nista, ta gagis mus ma yan. Mina mit ka pus taw taw. Nut go ta. Aita so kat so no gat nut go. No it's ni ngana wana pe awe gona. Nista fix kat then to no mota. I give thanks for this tobacco and this offer and this request to say prayers in front of the people here and to say prayers with this tobacco. In the last few days, we've sat in the front there at the request of leadership, me and our auntie, our grandmother here, in prayers for the community. Yesterday, I kind of left the powwow for a little while. Yesterday, I was notified one of my uncles passed away. When it didn't strike me till later how hard it is to lose a loved one like that, and I can't imagine what it was for your whole community to suffer all those things that came upon you those years ago. And for many, it's probably like yesterday after hearing what was in the news from Manitoba and Hall of Water First Nation. But as I thought of my uncle, I had to walk away. I had to leave the circle and shed tears. I had to feel my emotions. I had to let myself be a human and feel and find myself again in that short time. And to let myself know that it's okay to cry, that it's okay to ask for help, and to take advantage of all these things in front of us, these pipes and these prayers and these elders. So I encourage everyone that's going through the same thing here, that's been triggered, that's feeling emotional, to take advantage of all these offerings of ceremony and these elders that the leadership has helped to provide for you, those spots out there for you. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel emotions. It's okay to be human. It's okay. You don't have to hide it. We don't have to bury those things deep inside anymore. Don't be scared to ask for help out there. I want everybody to know that someone out there loves you. Someone out there cares for you. These people at that teepee, they pray for you hard every day of their lives so that people will walk a good way. Maga, with this tobacco, I'm going to say a few prayer, and I'm going to join our auntie, our grandmother here in her prayer as well. But down south, it's very rare for people to speak their language. Cree was my first language. But I like to hear people to hear the beauty of our language and to hear how strong our language is. If we all close our eyes in these churches and these ceremonies and these sweat lodges, when we pray, it's all the same. We're sending a message to the Creator. So in a humble way, I ask you all to help me as well in this prayer. Hai mina nas komuno mota aksem antu anus kagis ka kanut somo tagais pekis ka kutoma just te maute ni mina ma koyan te kagis mostama gyano mota mino mota ka piatas kunege komanda to gis ka utoma spawn ko penayak ego se mina piego no te ka kis mostamo e kuta ne wa koma an wasiga mota ka ska po tika wana psiku utoma to tindige tsiku utomote minoya wen minona na 20 Mena maam tenensigan, kik sewa atsinio, tape asa skena moa eko kik sewa atsinio, tape nit skena moa eko kik sewa atsinio, no taka waskan petino akumanganak, mino gu taka pegis kusumitik, kagi pes paniutik manote, tanata we ghostik, umota isitskin, kegon tamiska kik, kegon tautane eko taute, ta we tigu te siningan, the togiskau can get system minomachutik, the togiskau. Can I get psista menoya, tagaskita, the papitic, the tortipscow, Tessinigan visto, Tomo menoya, the meno arstesic, the menomachico, Tessinigan. You know, a pestiawasak, Mino nutagook, Mino xenok, Mino uta canonapeox, can Gakisamustamayako, Camp go mote pausen walking sewatino, the witch, the magno yak, the magneto yak or toma. Mina, Natoki suanik yak, is still when you root the market on. Takwes kastamago yak ta ministamago yak utoma. Ma niki tamags nano mani nano toma nits kamek. Camp go soine menano toma. Hey.
Exuma. Wako magandik. Naskum tinano magagis. We're going to pass things on over here to this Yapaha, as we know it, ladies and gentlemen. And he's we are given right to do this, of course, and speak on behalf of all the people here and understand and bring understanding, of course, of our tradition to our young people. As we go on over to him at this time to introduce the singers here and, of course, to sing the song of flag and also our victory dance.
I just want to personally thank these gentlemen here. You know, a lot of people take a long time to learn and earn our ways. And these young gentlemen, I want to say that from the bottom of my heart, I'm proud of these boys. From the Fiddler family, Pasquayak, from the Deschamps, from right here, the Little Wolves, the Chief families, and of course, the Williams. These gentlemen bring a beautiful vibe, and they're young. They're very knowledgeable. And we're going to ask them to render this flag song, because this flag song is honor of all of our veterans, people that gave us the right to stand where you're standing and sit where you're sitting. That's the truth. Without them fighting our battles and our wars, our women warriors, our men warriors, we wouldn't have the rights to this thing and this way of life, what we call powwow, kapatsemoyak. At this time, I ask you to rise in honor of these veterans. I've known people to lose their life for this song. I know people that never came home, my own family. As a people, we stand together to be mindful. These are our families. These are our children. These are our elders. What makes you think that you can sit in front of elders when they're standing? That's our way. We protect it. When you see gentlemen like this that sing these songs from their heart, you feel that drum. You feel that spirit. These gentlemen holding these flags, these eagle staffs, they're the ones that create these songs. They're the ones that bring power to our people. Let's rise and honor those people that work together for the community, our veterans, our families that sent their warriors to battle. They lost because they lost their loved one, but we gained that beautiful angels that we always call down to dance with us, to sing with us, to pray with us, to eat with us, to drink with us. That's the way of our people. As we come from a good heart, this isn't a scold. This is because I love you all. Kakeo. That's the way of our people. To remember, our heart is how we carry ourselves in this circle and outside this circle. As fathers, you remember to raise your children, protect your women, make them feel safe. You remember, as men, we guard them, but they protect us as people of natural law. They balance us as men. To remember the women that brings these kids that went to battle themselves. They have stronger wills than some of our men that walk around here. But that's because they're true warriors, and we haven't found that warrior spirit. I hope it wakes up. I hope that powwow brings this good energy, because this flag song here, people lost their lives for, so that we could have feelings. That way we could connect to our ceremonies, our King Lodge, our other lodges that bring life, that call upon our grandfathers, our elders, the ones that were here and the ones that are gone. Hey! Hey! Boys suck. When you're ready, let's dance in victory. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, if we dance together, we bring that energy that we need. Today is a learning experience. That Creator gave us one more day. That Creator brought us together for a reason. We don't know this reason because it's a part of His plan. gave you the rights to this dance is that you guys are performing, that you guys in your life. Remember that way. I can remember those elders that gave me the right to wear a head robe. Enough to bring you in this circle. Let's dance for them. Let's dance for those warriors that gave them the right to teach our ways. Ha! What a beautiful way to celebrate life. What a beautiful way to celebrate the way of our people. As this circle, we're all created equal. No one is greater and no one is lesser. We're all human, have feelings. To remember your mental health is important. To remember that this circle can help us in so many ways as it goes in all directions. Hi! Hi! Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all that beautiful, beautiful way of grand entry a round of applause. Make some noise for that beautiful grand entry. I'm going to turn it on over here to Sanford Strongarm, my brother, as well as I learned so much from him. How to be a father, how to be an MC, how to do a lot of things, and I'm grateful to work alongside him so many moments and times. I will tell this very story. Remember, when you have good people in your life, cherish them. Today, we get to cherish the moments of our people, the ones that help us dance, our singers. Today, we'll acknowledge him. Over to you, Brother Sanford.
Thank you very much, Jackson. All right, we're going to do our introductions of all these people that have come in the grand entry here. I want to talk a little bit about these Eagle staffs, ladies and gentlemen, that line us up here, of course, that lead us in whatever we do as Indian people, ladies and gentlemen. The Eagle staffs, of course, you see, at one time, they wanted our long time ago MC, long time ago, had told me about this story about this Eagle staff. You know, this crooked stick, now they call it today, is at one time was a spear, because there was a lot of things that had taken place and transpired between our people across, you know, from different areas, of course, as well. You know, they didn't get along, you know, at one time. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, to bring peace amongst our people, within our communities, within our people across the lands, this is what they did. They bent this into that crooked stick, of course, to bring peace amongst the people. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to honor these individuals for bringing in those Eagle staffs here at this time. From the James Smith Eagle staff, ladies and gentlemen, bringing that in. And we have Clinton Bear. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes forward. And also our Peter Chapman, ladies and gentlemen. We come here with these three affiliated tribes that, you know, work right out of this area, of course, as well, ladies and gentlemen, known as the Fort LaCorne area, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, Peter Chapman, ladies and gentlemen, Eagle staff bought in by Robert Gladew Jr. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Chikaste Peason, Eagle Staff, brought in by Kendall Scott. Come on forward. Let's give him a big round of applause. And Michigan Murdered Indigenous Women, ladies and gentlemen, Eagle Staff, brought in by Darcy Netmaker. Let's give Darcy a round of applause. And of course, our Veterans Associate Canadian Eagle Staff, ladies and gentlemen, brought in by Jaden Moa. Come on forward. Let's give him a round of applause. And now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, as we today, honor this flag on behalf of our veterans, that fought under the Canadian Army, of course, and fought for, and then we had our treaties that had taken place at that time. We still honor that flag that stands with us, ladies and gentlemen, here, of course, and it represents our Treaty 6 territory as well, along with the Union Jack, and of course, the people that came and made those treaties, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing that in, we have Chuck Wagon Stew. Let's give him a round of applause. Holy smokes, he got a different name. Man, of course, we have our James Smith colors here, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Littleton. Let's give him a round of applause. Peter Chapman, colors brought in by Dana Golay. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, there's Dana, man. I haven't seen that guy for a long time. Chikaste Peace and Colors, we got Brennan Sanderson. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yes, indeed. And now we go to our those that had taken up arms on our behalf, ladies and gentlemen, right here. And of course, we also have those that still remember, their husbands, of course, as well, that fought in the First World War, Second World War. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a widow of the late Earl Burns, PPCLI, ladies and gentlemen, Joyce Burns. Come on forward. And Combat Engineer Croatia, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us veterans Victor Sanderson. Let's give him a big round of applause. And associate, ladies and gentlemen, for the late Solomon Mosquito, ladies and gentlemen, Alvin Mosquito. Let's bring him on. Let's give him a round of applause. Regina Rifleman, ladies and gentlemen, here as well, here on behalf and remembering the First Nations, ladies and gentlemen, we have Donald Tatoses. Come on forward. Give him a big round of applause. 408 Helicopter Squadron, CFB Edmonton, from Beardy's Okemasis, David Gamble, and of course, one of our former Grand Chiefs of the Saskatchewan First Nations Veteran Association, of course, as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3rd Regiment, Royal Canadian Horse Artillery, Louis Gardapi. Let's give her a, that's our friend, man. This guy here, he likes to laugh. He likes to have some fun, too, of course, as well. And the widow of the late Charlie Umperville, ladies and gentlemen, with the Saskatoon Light Infantry, we have Emily Umperville. Let's give her a round of applause. And, of course, 734 Communications Squadron from White Bear, Afghanistan, 2007, Marcel Hiker. Let's give him a round of applause. And, of course, private, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Malcolm Burns, come on forward. Let's give him a round of applause. And, of course, here, ladies and gentlemen, he was RCMP. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, and today he shares a lot of stories to a lot of our young people, of course, in what he had seen and, of course, and what had transpired during his time of working with the RCMP. Ladies and gentlemen, we have from Muscogee, Joe Monroe. Let's give him a round of applause. And, of course, and widow, ladies and gentlemen, of the late James Whitehead, we have Lorna Bear. Let's give her a round of applause. And, of course, Sandy Bay, Regina Rifles Associate, ladies and gentlemen. Associates honoring Gilbert P.A.'s World War II from Yellow Quill First Nation, Dennis Pache at this time. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, here we have with us here Soviet Red Army gunner, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Sanderson. Let's give him a round of applause. Holy smokes, what did he do to you, Dennis? Man, he's one of our buckskin dancers. These guys, they like to do things to one another, of course, as well. 390 Prince Albert Army, ladies and gentlemen. We have Yonze, of course, head, ladies and gentlemen, and corporal, of course, as well. Let's give him a round of applause. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Queen's Own Rifle, peacekeeping duties in Cyprus. We have my good friend, Mr. Stephen Ross. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Albert Air Cadets, ladies and gentlemen. Nabil Burns and Sergeant, ladies and gentlemen, at this time. All right, well, And just a reminder here, ladies and gentlemen, veterans, we do have a pop-up special that's going to be happening on your behalf here this afternoon, right after Grand Entry, all right? So just a quick one, just like that, of course, as well, all right? So we're going to go on over here, of course, to our leadership, or pardon me, we got our buckskin dancers, ladies and gentlemen. Buckskin dancer Dennis Sanderson, your very own, right here from this community, Dennis Sanderson, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now you can come forward, Dennis. Oh man, Red Army. Oh, jeez. And of course, we have with us. We'd like to say thank you, of course, as well, ladies and gentlemen, and being a fantastic host here of this celebration, of course, as well. Your chief within this community, but our chief within this camp, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us here James Smith, Cree Nation, Chief Kirby Constant. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yeah, yes. And they make up 3 chiefs right here within this area, man. I tell you, it's good and honorable indeed to have all these chiefs with us. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Chak, they call it here, to shorten it out, Chikaste Peason, Cree Nation Chief Calvin Sanderson. Let's give him a round of applause. And of course, representing the Peter Chapman, ladies and gentlemen, here of course as well. Peter Chapman, Cree Nation Chief Robert Head. Let's give him a round of applause. We're going to call forward at this time, ladies and gentlemen, and we have, our queens, men, those that came up here and bartered the deal here in the treaties, of course, many, many years back, in I believe 1876 here in the Treaty 6 territory. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say welcome here at this time to these wonderful people in the red shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, as they come forward, we're going to call at this time Assistant Commission, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Rob McNeil. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes, the big boss of Saskatchewan right here. Oh, man. Chief Superintendent Teddy Monroe. Let's give him a round of applause. Staff Sergeant Dion Marcus. Come on forward. Marquis. Constable Tanner Menard. Let's give him a round of applause. We're going to call forward our leadership and, of course, our council members at this time from the James Smith Cree Nation. Councillor Alvin Mustos. James Smith Councillor Justin Burns. James Smith Councillor Gerald McKay. James Smith Council Member Tanya Mustos. Chikaste Peason Council Member, ladies and gentlemen, Florence Sanderson. Council Member Marjorie Sanderson. Council Member Solomon Dane Sanderson. And also Council Member Barry Sanderson. Oh, he's dressed up, man. Oh, he's a warrior today, man, I tell you. Peter Chapman, Council Member Huey Head. Come on forward. Council Member Brian Head. Council Member Adam Whitehead. Council Member Valerie Whitehead. What did he do? Holy smokes. And we'd like to honor and say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Powwow, of course, as well here this afternoon. And, of course, visiting us, ladies and gentlemen, here today. We'd like to say a big thank you and, of course, and a welcome here to Councillor Tim Kavanaugh, Eagle Lake, Ontario. Holy smokes, man. And, of course, we'd like to say thank you and a welcome, ladies and gentlemen. MLA Prince Albert, Minister of Culture and Sport, Alana Ross. Yeehaw. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, right here, folks around, our young people, of course, as well, and taking up this leadership role, of course, as well, ladies and gentlemen, your Junior Chief, Alea Sanderson. Leah, come on forward. Not here, but we're going to introduce them anyway. Junior Chief Kesslin Burns, Junior Counsel Xavier Constant, Shirley Head, Leanna Head, Charlie Whitehead, Secretary Honey Head, and also Treasurer Jasmine Whitehead. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our young people a big round of applause. Taking up, of course, that leadership role. Yes, indeed. All right. We'd also like to acknowledge our own committee members here, the Powwow Committee, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, right beside me here and helping us all throughout this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, sees the President, Courtney Constant. Where is she? Oh, yeah, here she is. Oh, she changed into a green, so yeah. And Vice President Randy Constant. Let's give Randy a round of applause, yes. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Secretary Treasurer Janelle Kins. Let's give her a round of applause. And looking after all our rations, ladies and gentlemen, John Mustos. Where's John? There he is. Pageant, looking after the pageant, and a beautiful pageant we had here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You know, all these young ones that went out there to make sales and in selling tickets. You know what they bought in? $44,320 in sales, book sales, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a round of applause. And, of course, our pageant people, Patricia Sanderson and Connie Mustos. Let's give them a round of applause. Registration, Wendy Constant and staff. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 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 indeed. Looking after us real cool like right here, making sure that everybody, you know, is acknowledged, of course, here in the lineup, and, of course, looking after all our dancers and singers. Vendors, Deborah Burns. Let's give Deborah a round of applause. This is the outcome right here, ladies and gentlemen. I believe well over 40, you know, concessions right here at this celebration. And I wonder where everybody else went. Oh, they're all here. Yes, they are. And, of course, our security, Vanessa Burns. Let's give her a round of applause. Facilities, Murray Twist and Eddie Head and Darren Burns. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Committee members, Creason Twist and Joyce Burns. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. And now we got all these young people representing the Powwow celebrations. Our new royalty. They're your first acknowledgement. I said that here today. You're going to get your first acknowledgement right here. ladies and gentlemen. He is... Okay. We have with us our little warrior right here, ladies and gentlemen. Xavier Sanderson. Let's give him a round of applause. Brand new. Right, yes, indeed. Your tiny tot, ladies and gentlemen, Myra Sylvester. Let's give her a round of applause. James Smith, yes. You got to learn that little wave, you know. When that goes like this, that's the way. All right. We're going to go on over to our junior princess, Nevaeh Constant. James Smith's own, yes. There you go, the wave. Senior princess, ladies and gentlemen, Simone Sanderson. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And of course, representing our visiting royalty, Pasqua First Nation Little Warrior, Xavier Thorne. Come on forward. And of course, representing Beaver Lake Cree Nation, Little Warrior, ladies and gentlemen, Ronan Cardinal Spirit Dancer. Come on forward. And of course, as well, here, George Gordon, Senior Princess, Eden Bird. Come on forward. Sturgeon Lake, Senior Princess, we have Logan Daniels. And, of course, with us here, of course, as well, Teen Princess of the Winarrow First Nation, Hannah Gamble. Tiny Tot Princess, Sturgeon Lake, Azalea Constant. Senior Princess, Muskeg Lake, Sierra LaFawn. Little Pine, Little Warrior, Little Pine, Lucky Man, Denvey Jimmy. Junior Princess, Coacatoos, Araya Dusty Horn. Little Red, Senior Princess, Sanela Marasti. Junior Princess, Cody First Nation. Natana Sirenstan. Oh, and a little bit windy up here today. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Little Warrior, Little Red, Sundance, Whitecap, Drever. All right, Little Red, there he is. That's that little fella, man. Look at him. There's a guy that can dance all day long, non-stop. Yes, in every category. Oh, man. And, of course, Tiny Tot Princess, Atakaku First Nation, we have Talia Machap. And, of course, Little Warrior, Atakaku Zeppelin Reynolds. Representing TATC, Senior Princess, Sophia Thunderchild. And, of course, representing Chief Little Shell, Senior Brave, Marlon Deschamps Jr. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Wapaitan Dakota Nation, Senior Princess Laren Constant. Representing Muscadet, Jordan Tilsley. All right. And that is our royalty, ladies and gentlemen, right there. We're going to get our speakers to come on over this way at this time. We're going to call forward Assistant Commissioner Rob McNeil, Visiting Councillor Tim Kavanaugh, MLA Alana Ross, Chief Sanderson, Headman Huey Head, Headman Brian Head, Chief Kirby Constant, come on over this way at this time. We'll get a mic down on over there at this time.
Check.
Okay. Right after the speeches, veterans, stand by. We're going to be coming at you, veterans.
Hello, thank you very much. As introduced, my name is Robin McNeil. Very proud and happy to be here as the commanding officer for the province of Saskatchewan, as your Saskatchewan RCMP. I just wanted to bring greetings along with my colleague here, Chief Superintendent Teddy Monroe. Ted and I are honored and blessed to be able to join you here today. I know our team has been here for the last 3 days, but for our elders, chiefs, thank you very much for including us. We're very happy to be here and to continue our relationships as we move forward. Thank you very much.
At this time, we're going to call forward, ladies and gentlemen, visiting Councillor Tim Kavanaugh at this time.
Buju Musagwana Uzawa Kanek in an end, Dejnakas, Megazidotem, Wapske Megan Guimas, Megazisagegan and Dunchi. Miigwech for allowing me to participate in your powwow. I come from Treaty 3 territory, from the Ojibwe territory. It's an honor to share some words with you. And what I wanted to share briefly here is to the youth, keep going to school, keep learning, and you're our future. So, miigwech and minogijagad, nongam, aho miigwech.
All right, a big round of applause. MLA Alana Ross at this time.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor to join you here today on behalf of Premier Scott Moe and the government of Saskatchewan. My colleague, Minister Eric Schmaltz, sends his regrets. He has a young family as well, and he had family commitments today. But thank you to Chief Kirby Constance for the invitation to join you here. And it's always such a pleasure to come out on and be a part of the Treaty 6 celebrations that we are so often invited to join and be a part of, and also to be here today on James Smith First Nations. I'm looking forward to the dancing, and everyone enjoy. Thank you so very much.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move on down, and of course, Chief Sanderson, come on forward at this time. Chief Kelvin Sanderson.
Tati, Moikanis Nascoop Nogakyo. It's our last grand entry for the year, and hopefully all our dancers had a good time to celebrate with us. I invite you to come back next year, our final year for this commemoration of our community, and I'd like to thank each and every vendors, our visitors, the chiefs that come far and near to come and celebrate with us, and our red coat here, the RCMP. It's always an honor to have them here too. And our security guard and our community that looked after our grounds here. I go say in Scoop now and dancer style. Well, how many dancers do we have?
1,108 dancers.
1,108 dancers. Oh, that's the guys. A lot of dancers. Oh, thank you, and safe travels to your home fires. There go, see. Oh, ho.
Thank you very much, Chief. We're going to call forward at this time Headman Huey Head at this time.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's pretty warm out here. Stay hydrated to all dancers, singers. Let's have a good day and safe travels home. And come back next year. Have a good day.
All right. Short and sweet, just like that right there. At this time, Headman Brian Head.
Hello, hi, everybody. I just want to thank everybody for coming out to our powwow this year, families, the visitors, our community, our elders, our kids, our leadership. I want to thank the vendors for coming out, security for keeping us safe, and the firekeepers and the media for being here, all the drum groups, and who else am I missing? And all our families, our wives, our husbands, our kids, for supporting us throughout our terms and that. And I want to thank them for being there for us. And everybody, I want to say, have a safe trip home and safe travels to your communities, and prayers for everybody. Prayers for everybody that are having their addictions, help them along their way. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we're going to pass the mic on over here, ladies and gentlemen. Our chief here, of course, said he's going to save it all up for today in his speech, ladies and gentlemen. Chief Kirby Constant, let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah. Thank you, Stafford. Yeah, I saved it all up for today. I know we got a big agenda, but they said I can have an hour. So I just want to, first off, I want to thank the Creator for this beautiful day. Friday afternoon when we were setting up, and I just, man, I hope it's not like this all weekend where it's cold and kind of windy and where the rain was going to come. But Mother Earth needs to drink too. I also want to thank our elders for being with us all weekend, for praying for us, praying for all our healing, praying for so we can come together, so we can come to unite, so we can be a community, a good community that looks after one another, that loves one another and takes care of one another. And that's the hope that we're hoping as leadership to bring to our nation, is to bring that unity back in our community. I also want to thank all the Powwow committee for all the work that they've done for us. It takes a lot. Ever since we started planning, it's always thinking about something. We may forget things, and I'm sure we probably did forget things. But next year, we'll bring those lessons learned to the next powwow. Next year is our 4th year commemorative powwow for our September 4th victims. And so we're hoping, and it's also going to be our 150-year treaty signing anniversary as well. So I don't want to go on and on, but I'm not going to take the whole hour. But I do want to thank everyone that showed up today, the vendors, the visitors, the drum groups, all the dancers, all the singers, all our guests, our MCs that are doing for a phenomenal job, our arena director, and our whip man. And if I forget one of you, I didn't mean to do it on purpose. Unless it was, no, just kidding. But
Sound
thank
man.
you. I want to thank you all. Oh, Angelo for the top-notch sound all the time that he brings, and IOPS for always live streaming on us so I can watch it from my camper. Hey, just kidding. So thank you all. It's been a very good powwow. I've been getting nothing but compliments from some of our visitors that I've talked to, and I wish, like Huey said, come back next year. We'll make it bigger and better. Thank you. Hi.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Chief Kirby Constant here this evening. All right. Oh, man. All right, what we're going to do there? Right now, we're going to honor our veterans here, of course, as well. And, of course, we asked at this time pop-up special veterans. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, right here, of course, this is something, it's a little bit different, of course, sometimes, and saying thank you, of course, as well, to all our veterans. Of course, I believe I'll be speaking on behalf of, at this time, Jackson Tahoka. We're going to ask the veterans if you could come on forward at this time. It's down in the... down south, ladies and gentlemen, down, in Rocky Boy, Montana this year. And of course, they had what is known as the color guard. Those are the veterans that are utilized to bring in the eagle staves, their own eagle staves, and of course their colors and the representation, of their regiments. That's what they did. But some of them, as they came in, there were some of them that came up to me. You're from Canada? They said, yes, I am. And of course, he said, I like you people up in that area. because you always think about your veterans, you know, those that fought for your country and things like that. We always think about that, you know. And he said, I had an opportunity to go down to Canada for a Powwow celebrations. He said, when I got there, they acknowledged me in the lineup, of course, as well as a veteran from the USA, U.S. Army. But also as well, he said, you know, they called me and they wanted to acknowledge me a little bit more. He said, all veterans to come over to see the committee. And there and then, of course, as well, they shared something, he said, with me. They gave me money. He said, that's the first time I've ever gotten paid as a veteran. You know, down south, he said, they don't do that over there. But over here in Canada, I like you people and what you're doing with your veterans. That's what they told us, you know. It was so awesome. And our commissioner is also a veteran, of course, as well there, people. He served in Afghanistan and Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a big round of applause right here. Well, we got... And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the boys have come together here, George, and of course, and our chief, and also Jackson Tahoka. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, they also had family members within the Army, of course, as well. So did Jackson. We had representation right here. Of course, our chief was also had a veteran. And of course, we also had George Desjardins. He also had a family member as a veteran, late Peter Horse, late James Tahoka, and late William Head, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you know, we all have that connection with all our veterans. I always say that every time that I, you know, speak to our young people. We have a connection to a lot of our veterans, you know, that went to First World War, Second World War. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we don't see them too, you know, we don't see our veterans nowhere because they have lived that time. And of course, they always try to talk to us and teach us that, you know, there are certain protocols as a veteran, he used to say. We were the ones that went out there to fight for this country and the freedom of this country, of course, as well. Even though we didn't have to go, and it was stated in the treaties, of course, as well, that our people didn't have to take up arms to fight for this country. But they did. They went out there to fight for this country, our women and our men. A lot of them did not come back, you know, from where they went and where they were stationed at that time. Today, ladies and gentlemen, right here today, what we have now today is some of our peacetime veterans. Those that went over there, of course, as well, to also, you know, help out in many of different countries, of course, as well. But also as well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, and they were also trained in different regiments, of course, as well. We had the Regina Riflemen. We also had the Princess Patricia Canadian Light Infantry people, Regina Rifles, you know, and Queen's Own Rifles. We had paratroopers. We had, you know, gunners and things like that. Royal Canadian Mechanical Engineers, the U.S. Army, all those people, U.S. Navy, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, because they had a connection to one of the men that was also, and his family within this community. Here, of course, we had a memorial last night for him, of course, along with the family. And we'd like to have a prayer here on behalf of these fine people that stand here, of course, and that is our veterans at this time. Iksoma. Hi, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come and shake hands over here. Shake hands. Yep. One song, and it's going to be a Oklahoma Ruffle. Hey. We'll surprise you. Oh, jeez, man. We'll do our round dance. Oh, here he is. Here's my friend. Oh, these smokes. All right. It's going to be a challenge with one another here. Yeah, we're going to challenge one another in this. Showcase the real warriors, ladies and gentlemen. These ones that went out there, of course, to fight for this country. Yes, these are the real warriors. All right. Make your way on out there, kind of spread out, make room for one another. And I know we're going to give you 5 songs. I said 5. Yeah, just kidding. 1 song, all right? And we got a little something here for, of course, for you participating here at this time. All right, we're going to go with Rockin' Horse. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause to all your veterans right here. Let's all rise, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all stand. Let's honor them here today. Hoocha-ha-hooka. Hooka. Show your style, show us your style, dear dancer. Hoocha, hooka. Mr. Commissioner, we're going to make you famous right here. You're going live on YouTube. He's going to loosen up. He's loosening up right now there, people. Yes, he is. Let's give him a round of applause, people. And there you have it, a big round of applause. Let's make some noise for our dancers there, people. Going on out there and selecting our first place champion. And they'll all receive something, of course, as well. All right? All right. First place, come on over this way. Oh, this man, he's practiced many times, yes, and many of our celebrations, yes, indeed. Our champion right here at this time. Second place, going on over here, he's also a dancer as well. Yes, he's a dancer. And, of course, we go to third place, and there's our little, yes, yeah, third place. The rest of you, come on over this. We got a little something for you, of course, as well here, and, of course, for playing along with us here this afternoon, of course, as well. Let's give a big round of applause to all our dancers, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, we are, just a reminder, we're going live on YouTube, Facebook, of course, as well. You know, last RCMP that danced, I believe, was down in the Waterhead Lake over there. We made him famous. Yes, we did. We are going to make you famous here, of course, as well. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. And, of course, I believe we're going to get into some intertribal dancing here this afternoon, all right? That's the plan. Just a little quick one, just like this here. Thank you very much, Chief. One start, championship, they said. They want a championship song. One start. Here we go. Rockin' Horse, if you will. Here's your champions, ladies and gentlemen, right here. We are going to go with one start. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of applause. Ha 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 ha. All right, a big round of applause to your champions, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Good dancing out there. Holy smokes. That is so awesome indeed. All right, I believe we're going to get right back into Powwow here. Of course, I believe, what are we doing there, George? Are we going into some intertribals? All right, we'll go on over there. Do we have a contest in effect for singing as well? All right. Pernell. Now we're judging this afternoon. Pernell, custom. Holy moly. What a beautiful day and a beautiful time here we're having, ladies and gentlemen. Drum judges, we need you on over to, if you can make your way on over to Eagle Boy. I believe we'll start on over there. We'll give our host drum a bit of time here to catch their wind, of course, as well. We'll make our way back over, of course, as well. And I believe we're waiting on Pernell. Always coming over here on this side. Pernell. Okay, Rockin' Horse will get you to sing Intertribal. And then we'll get everything set up for our next singing group in the singing contest. Rockin' Horse, Intertribal, let's get these people coming out and, of course, dancing with us here this afternoon. Rockin' Horse, hooka, hoocha, drum judges to Eagle Boy right away. Hoocha. $777 raffle coming around there. People $2 a ticket, 3 for $5, 10 tickets for $15, 20 tickets for an arm's length, $40 Wingspan Eagle, $777 raffle coming around. Buy them up there, people. Judges, singing judges, we need you all over to Eagle Boy. Singing judges, you know who you are. Over to Eagle Boy at this time. Just like that, that was your first Intertribal. We got a few more Intertribals this afternoon. Of course, we also need some women judges. Of course, the women judge, Ashley Dreamer, Justine Gamble, Kathy Marasti. Make your way on over to Eagle Boy. All right, we're going to be judging the women's backup singing, of course, as well. And we're also going to be singing our regular singing contest here. All right, so make your way on over to Eagle Boy. Of course, as soon as I get the high sign from our head drum boss out there, we will go with song, Intertribal style. We'll keep things, the rotation happening here this evening. All those in the singing contest, be on standby. We're going to be coming at you here today. And of course, only contest singing here this afternoon. And we're going to just finish up our contest singing, of course, as well. All right? Let me know over there, George, if you are all set to go here this afternoon. I can't see anything, so look for me, Harry. Watch over there. If they say they wave their hand over there, you let me know over here, all right? $5. Are we ready, George? I can see you underneath. Just wave your hand. Yes, we're good to go. Eagle Boy, if you will. Intertribal. $500 draw coming around there. $5 for 3 tickets, $10 for 10 tickets, $20 in arm's length, $30 for a wingspan. $500. Hey, hook on, hook, hook. All right, thank you very much there, Eagle Boy. And here on behalf of my little bro, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Tahoka, you know, he said, you know, we always got to be reminded sometimes, you know, during the time of celebration like this, of course, as well. We travel from area to area, and of course, and being a Yapaha and many of our celebrations, he said, sometimes we get kind of overloaded ourselves as MCs. He said, sometimes we have to do things about it, of course, as well. you know, sometimes it's all about give and take and things like that, of course, as well. He said, I wanted to do this here today to, you know, I've done this probably about 5 times this year, of course, already. He said, I wanted to do this in this way, of course, to give a little bit back to the people, of course, and this kind of takes that load off of you know, the strains that I've been going through here, of course, as well. I feel good about myself today. I feel good in doing this, of course, as well here today. Let's give Jackson Tahoka a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, at this time. All right, we're going to go on over to Iron Swing. Are you ready to go there, boys? Give us a pound on your drum. You ready to go? Here we go. Iron Swing. Buffalo Creek, stand by. Buffalo Creek, stand by. Happy Feet has got the move. Oh man, Happy Feet. Hookah, hookah. Yeah, Alan was just up here, ladies and gentlemen. Northern cuisine, I believe it is, but they got the best of the best. Check it out there, people. Look at that, check it out. Holy smokes. Timbits, little ones just like that right here. You gotta go on over here. All right, thank you very much, Iron Swing. Thank you very much. And of course, here this afternoon, a little bit of a change in the plans of the Powwow here this afternoon. I believe right quick here, right after we're finished our intertribal rotation, we're going to go into the Smudge ceremony. That's the plans here. So I apologize and kind of, you know, messing up this. I believe they'll be looking around. Milton will be looking around. And of course, we're going to be going on over here at this time. Buffalo Creek, if you will, boys. Give us an intertribal song. Ooh, kaha. Niggamug, boys, niggamug. Wana. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left to sell there, people, from this young lady. Buy them up, let's make that draw happen. Stand by. Thank you very much there, Buffalo Creek. Cree Spirit. All right. Pretty soon here, as soon as we get everybody in place on over there, Cree Spirit, we have a judges for the backup singing. We got the judges for the singing. Of course, here, of course, Cree Spirit. Stand by as soon as we get the high sign from our head trombones over there. We are going to go with song. Yes, this afternoon. Couple more intertribals, and I believe we're going to be going with our Smudge ceremony here this afternoon. And of course, the gentlemen that are looking after that, they're all working hard and tracking down some people to help us out here at this time as well. Looks like we're set to go. Cree Spirit. Creek and Veneration, stand by. We got a whistle. And of course, thank you very much to our drum group, Cree Spirit, for honoring that whistle, of course, as well. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'll sometimes we just know, and of course, it's the exchange of tobacco and protocol that, along with, go ahead. And just because of, the family in need, of course, as well, they'll do this. And we're going to ask at this time, Chief Calvin, if you can come on up this way. And, of course, to share a message here as to why The raising, of course, of this whistle at this time, Chief Calvin Sanderson. Hook.
Oh, ho. Let's go. Kamago, tayo. Scott, no. The whistle was for our late sister, Marianne, our oldest sister, that we lost last week. And also for our niece, Catherine and Dimitri. It was 4 years ago that we lost our nieces. So I just wanted to do one more last whistle for Dimitri and Catherine, since it was 4 years. I'm very grateful for that. And to keep our circle strong with my rest of my 9 siblings here with me, and our grandkids and our great-grandkids and our kids. That was the reason why I had a whistle blowing over. And this is my siblings here, my sister-in-law, Annie, Myla, Annie, Connie, my sister Nora, Peter, Egonia, and my siblings are out there somewhere, my nephew and nieces. That's the reason why I blew the whistle today. And I'd like to thank this guy for doing that for the family. Yeah.
And a big round of applause to Mr. Milton Gamble at this time. Thank you, whistle carrier. All right, we'll get the judges on over to Cree Confederation. Whenever you're ready to go there, boys, give us a song. Cree Confederation. Hookah, take it away. Rockin' horse, stand by. If you got the red colored card, deck number 1, if you got the Queen of Diamonds, come on over this way. You've got $270 waiting for you. Queen of Diamonds. All right, that's about it over there on that side. We'll get all the judges to make their way on over here to Rockin' Horse at this time. Judges, come on over. All right. And, of course, we'll finalize our intertribals and, of course, here as well. All right. In the meantime, of course, as well, there are people, and we're going to be doing our smudging ceremony right after this intertribal here, of course, as well. We're going to get the little time to get the setup happening here, of course, as well. And we'll get our old Skapu that's going to be working alongside here at this time as well to do the smudging and all that good stuff. And we're going to get all the peoples and, as part of this here this afternoon, of course, as well. All right, do we have our judges in place at this time? We got I believe our lady judges are here. All right, we're looking on the Queen of Diamonds here, of course, on the red-colored card for $270. Queen of Diamonds. Check your tickets, please, if you will. Looks like we're set to go. We go on over here to Rockin' Horse, if you will, boys. Let's make them dance. Hookah! right. Thank you very much there, Rockin' Horse. Good one. Thank you very much there, boys. All right, let's clear the dancing area at this time. Let's clear the area. Yes, indeed. The barry. Let's clear the barry. Yes, yes, yes. I remember my good friend, late Russell Standing Rock, of course. Let's clear the barry, he used to say, yeah. All right, we're going to get right into our smudging ceremony. I believe that's what's going on. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the times, of course, as you know, as a nation of people, we have. It's been going now for many of our celebrations across the lands, of course, to bring healing amongst us, and of course, bring healing within our people, of course, as well. And this is the reason why we do this, of course, as well. Dear people, we want you to be a part of it here, of course. You know, there's a lot of things in the world that's going on. You know, sometimes we get the anxieties, you know, and listening to a lot of these issues that are happening, you know, amongst our people even, and of course within our in our urban areas, we have a lot of young people that come from many of our communities, that are lost. They're confused. They're lost in the way of drugs, alcohol. And of course, it's hard, it's difficult to see them and their living issues that they have. And a lot of them, they're out there, and of course, they're confused, and it's just very, very sad when you see them in this. All those drum groups, we're going to ask you to come on out, those that were served tobacco, Cree Confederation, Iron Swing, Cree Spirit, Rocking Horse. From the four directions at this time, if you will, dear boys, and those dancers that received tobacco. Elders, we need you on over this way at this time as well. Elders, we need you on over here. Those that received tobacco as well, we're going to ask you to come on forward. And then it's going to be all about you people here, of course, as well. We're going to call forward our dancers, Dustin Strongarm, Levi Nepos, Laughing Horse, and Kirk Gamble. Come on over this way. And our Rockin' Horse, our Iron Swing, Cree Spirit, and also Cree Confederation. So in those four directions, of course, as well, Ron Paul and Henry Felix, Gary Gott, Milton Gamble, Shirley Sanderson. Come on over this way. I believe they'll give you tobacco to be here, of course, as well. All right. Move them back just a little bit, maybe a little bit. We got lots. We can make some more space out there for all the people that's going to be coming in at this time, all right? So we want to make sure that they're not in the way of the people, of course, as well, our elders. We want to protect them here, of course, as well. and you show that ultimate respect, that you have here, of course, for our elders, and the old ones used to always say, one day, given this ability to carry on our traditions that we have as Indian people, us too, young people, they said, you young people are going to be also sitting right here where we are, today. So you must learn and understand and, of course, carry on those very important teachings, and our what our elders have spoke about, our ancestors have left all this behind for us to utilize, of course, as well. So we want to say that much here, and for all the people out there that if you have some ailments within you, this is a place to be. This is where healing comes from, of course, within our circle here as we come together. And then praying for yourself is always a must, within our people, of course, as well. So we want to say that much here this evening. We're going to be asking the grass dancers to stand by. All grass dancers, we are going to call upon you here after we finish shaking hands. And of course, right after the re-blessing of this ground here, we're going to ask the men's grass dance special. That's going to happen too as well here at this time. So before we do that, we must clean this area here because there was a lot of, a lot of sickness. There was a lot of, heaviness that had gone out there here, and the prayers went out there in the center here as these whistle carriers came around, and of course, they blew their whistle for this purpose for the people out there. And there was a lot of, there was a lot of prayers that were a part of them as they made that offering to the drum groups, of course, and the singers. We want to say, we want to make sure that that heaviness is taken away from out there. All our grass dancers be on standby here. We're going to ask you to, help us out in clearing this area once again here this afternoon. And get it set and ready here, of course, as well, for this grass dance special that's also going to take place here. At 4 o'clock, they said they're also going to be taking down the flags. They're going to also put the pipes down, of course, as well. And then we can continue back into our Powwow celebration here this afternoon and throughout this evening. Tiny Tots, you'll all be pretty much after this special, you'll be called to come out and dance, of course, as well. A mom's missing a little girl in a blue dress and 2 years old. Yeah, so if you see a little girl roaming around, Alora is her name, all right? So she's out there somewhere, there, people. It's a big world out there, especially for a little kid to run around and things like that. We want to make sure that these little kids are safe, all right? Thank you very much, people, for, coming on out there, of course, here at this time, here this afternoon, and bringing some healing to yourself, of course, as well. I would like to say thank you to the chiefs for being here with us, of course. They too, need those prayers, of course, as well, to carry on to be that good, have that good leadership role, of course, as well. They have to go with prayers, them too, because there's a lot of decisions that have to be made, on our behalf, and of course, our behalf of our communities, of course, as well. And prayer is always of importance, of course, as well. As we stand here and we think about our thoughts and our prayers and things like that, the Creator's looking down upon us. We always blow in those four directions, of course, as well, to call upon those grandfather spirits to guide us, to give us guidance, to give us strength to go forward. And of course, within us, with the health problems maybe that we have or we don't even know about. Yes. Someday, as I mentioned, you might be feeling good, and the next day you don't feel too good. That's just a kind of a start You got to take better care of yourself and things like that. So that's one of the things here that we pray about, and things like that, of course, as well. So once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of you for coming out and taking in this very special ceremony here at this time. And we'd like to say thank you to our elders for also, praying for each and every one of us here, of course, as well. And they too, they need, our guidance, of course, as well. They look forward to meeting a lot of different people just like we do, and of course, shaking hands and saying thank you to them, that shows a whole lot right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're still looking around for a little 2-year-old girl, ladies and gentlemen. Blue jingle dress. Alora is her name, all right? Check around you there, people. She's probably right there, just standing there beside you, but check around, make sure that you do have, a good look, of course, as well, and you might find this young little lady. She's out there somewhere. All right, and of course, I'd like to say thank you to our whistle carriers once again here this afternoon. Laughing Horse, Sheldon Sutherland, and of course as well, Dustin Strongarm, and of course we have Kurt Gamble, and of course also Levi Nepos here, of course, as well. Thank you very much. And of course, good prayers have been said here for all our people here this afternoon. And once we're done here, once again, grass dancers stand by, and host drum, I believe we'll get a grass dance song here, of course, as well, here for our grass dancers, and we'll clean up this area once again. And then I believe we're going to go right into a special right here, a special real quick like here today. And of course, as well, we'll be taking down the flags at the back, and of course, we'll also go right into our elders, and of course the elders will put down their pipes here this afternoon, and then we'll come right back to the swing of powwows, of course, as well. We'll get right back into our powwow celebration here this afternoon. All right. All right, grass dancers, if you can form on out there at this time, grass dancers. Come on forward, grass dancers. Come on in. Come on in, grass dancers. Sema, customik. Many of our celebrations, ladies and gentlemen, before we do get started, at many of our celebrations, we always call about the grass dancers to come on out and, of course, do the blessing of the ground, of course, as well. They are the medicine dancers, as we call them. And, of course, when they do that, of course, they get everything ready for our ceremony and kind of clean this area, of course, as well. Here this afternoon, we had a lot of heaviness that have taken place during this ceremony, of course, as well. And we're going to get the grass dancers to come and bless this whole area right here at this time. And thank you once again to our elders here, of course. Thank you very much. And once again, for your prayers, of course, as well. Whistle carriers, thank you. Thank you. We go on over here to the grass dancers. Rockin' horse, if you will. Hook on, take it away, boys. Men's grass, stand by also as well. We're going to go with the, I believe, the Peter Chapman, Cree Nations. Holy smokes, you're honored today, my friends, grass dancers. We do have a pop-up special for you later on this evening, of course, as well. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you very much, grass dancers. Thank you very much, Rockin' Horse. Right on. Thank you, boys. All right. I believe here as well, we'll give you a little moment to get something cool to drink, of course, as well, dear grass dancers. And we're going to be coming back at you here throughout the day, of course, there, boys. And young fellas, young men, of course. And we're going to be doing a grass dance special on behalf of the Men's Grass Special, Peter Chapman, Cree Nation. And of course, we're going to do that here, of course, as well, here this afternoon. Senior and junior category. Senior men, junior men category. At this time, your grass special is going to be happening on behalf of Peter Chapman, Cree Nation, right here. And of course, we'll get our judges here. Stand ready, stand by. I believe there's going to be. We're going to have an honor song, of course, as well. Honor song. So stand by. Who's the drum group chief? Those two elders, I believe, are going to be, we got some seating arrangements right in front here of the announcers area. You can come on over this way at this time. Jake Felix. $5. Oh, Mila Sanderson, yes. Are we using our host drum there, George? Using a host drum? Who? Iron Swing, all right, Iron Swing. You're going to be doing the honors. Of course, we're going to have an honor song, of course, on behalf of the Peter Chapman. Yes, Chief is here this time. Men's grass, stand by, all right? So we're going to be coming at you right away as soon as we get the honor song, and then we'll get our judges in place for this special here, of course, and then we're going to go right on into some songs, all right? You know, coming up on the 26th, ladies and gentlemen, I believe they're going to be having something happening here within the community, of course, as well. They said that there's also going to be the helicopter riders are going to come back again for the day. Yes, yes, on the 26th. 26th. So I was asked to come back and come and ride a helicopter, but I said no, I'll just watch. Yeah. Peter Chapman grand opening of the band office. Yes, holy smokes. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask each and every one of you at this time, let's all rise here in respect to our chief and our leadership, and of course the people from the chief, Peter Chapman, at this time as we go on over to honored song here. Let's take them around at this time. Aha, boys, suck. Hoocha. Flash. Smudge, please. Astam. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, good things coming upon this band, of course, as well, ladies and gentlemen. You know, at one time they had these three bands affiliated, and of course, using just one band office within the James Smith area. And now, today, ladies and gentlemen, we learned that Peter Chapman will have their own area, of course, as well. But also, they'll have their own area where they could meet along with their people, of course, as well. So good things, ladies and gentlemen, within our people. And we're very, very proud, you know, to note that, you know, once again, we're, you know, thinking about one another within the circle, of course, as well. And very honorable indeed, ladies and gentlemen, to have them with us here, of course, as part of this community and, of course, as part of this place that we come from, the Fort La Corne area, ladies and gentlemen. Hutcha, hutcha. And of course, we're going to be going on over here, you know, and utilize once again our Keiteak, and they will be rendering a prayer on behalf of the chief and council and, of course, the good people of the Peter Chapman area, and to pray on their behalf to give them that continuance in this walk and this road, you know, that brought them a long ways for many, many years. And of course, to have have this finding of a place for them within this world, of course, as well. In a separation, but they're still, a lot of these people are closely related to one another within this communities here in the three tribes, of course, as well. We're going to ask the elders at this time. I ask each and every one of you out there, let us help them out in your own way at this time as we go on and over here to our elders. Haha, Iksoma. Hi. Thank you very much, elders. Come on through, Chief, and along with your people, come on through and shake hands here at these elders. And then you can start assembling on over to the center. And we're going to be calling on our grass dancers to stand ready, stand by here. This is your special here this afternoon. It was supposedly to happen a little bit later on this afternoon, but we want to do this first here this evening because we got you ready. We got you standing ready, of course, as well. And then right after this, I believe we're going to be putting down the pipes.
Yes.
And we're going to be taking down the flags. Yes. See? Yeah, I'm on the roll here, man. I'm on the roll. All right. On the road again. I can't wait to get on that road again. Thank you very much to our elders. Thank you. All right, grass dancers, of course, here, boys. This is your special right here. Seniors and junior adult men. Yes. Senior and junior adult men. You got the green color and red color. All right. Registration numbers. Yes, indeed. No young fellas involved, no young boys. They said only juniors and senior adult men. If you want an exhibition dances, dance on the side, maybe. All right, looks like we're all set to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the grass dance style right here, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to showcase their dance style. Let's bring them on a round of applause there, people. Here we go. Iron Swing Hookah Boys. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, make some noise, people. Make some noise. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause. All right, young fellas, come on out this way. All right, don't. We'll leave it out there for our junior and senior men's grass. If you're not selected here this evening, junior men's grass dancers, we're going to ask you to come and get your day pay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, it'll be done here this afternoon. Holy smoke. Just like that. You know what you're doing. Hey. All right, picking our dancers. How many dancers are we going to be picking? 10 dancers, all right. Those 10 dancers will go on to one more song, of course, as well. So dancers and... of course, Iron Swing, stand by. We got a little girl that's been looking for her mom. Tyranny Whitehead. If you're out there, she's behind the announcer's stand. I'm looking for my mom. My mom is lost out there. Yes, so please. All right, we're going to make a quick draw here while you're doing that. Boy, this girl is selling really lots here. Holy smokes. I think you made about $1,000 so far. Hey. Red color card, it says deck number 1. If you got the 3 of diamonds, you come on over this way, 3 of diamonds. You've got some money, $270, right? Yes, yes, yes. All right, we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a lot of lost and found items over here, of course, as well. We want to make sure that they get back to the proper owners, of course, as well. 3, 6, 9 dancers. One more dancer. One more. Hunt them down and find them, bring them on forward. Looks like we got our dancer right there. And the rest of you, come on over in, come and shake hands. If you're a junior adult grass dancer, you can go on over to the pay window and I'll give you your monetary gift, of course, as well. In the meantime, stand by, top 10. You're going to go one more song, and then we're going to be making some winners here, of course, as well. Winners. Carla Morin. Carlos Morin. Come on over this way. Oh, he's gone. All right. Little fellow was looking for you. All right, looks like we got our top 10 out there. Of course, watered down, right? Watered down. Yes, and senior adult grass dancers, you also have a pop-up special in your category, too, as well, all right? Oh, later on in the program as well. So just to remind you, but junior men's adult grass, you are, once you're done, you're pretty much done for the day, right? All right. Looks like we're set to go. Iron swing, if you will, boys. Let's make them dance. Hookah, take it away. 2 songs for this one, yes. If you like what you see there, people, don't be afraid to put your hands together for these dancers. Grassland style. Holy smokers. Ah, man, that's so awesome indeed. Good dancing out there. Water them down there, people. Come on forward. Share a little bit of water with these dancers. Of course, I believe they're going to go to one more song, right? Are you going to pick one more song, they said, all right? And I believe you're going to be picking the top 7, right? Yes, yes, yes. Good exercise. Finalizing once again our outdoor celebrations right here. And I believe all right, there'll be right after this next song, there'll be 7 dancers picked. Of course, first all the way to 7. And of course, there'll be 3 constellations. All right? So that's the plan here on behalf of the Peter Chapman Cree Nation right here. All right. Looks like we're set to go. All water down. They're all looking good. Yes, indeed. And we got another song coming at you there. Dancers, it goes something like this right here. We go on over here to Iron Swing, if you will, boys. Hookah! Let's give them a round of applause, people. Hookah. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. All right. Whew, man, that is so awesome. Thank you very much there, Iron Swing, for those songs. And now I believe we're going to be picking, what place first there, Chief? 7th place first? Okay. Oh, they're going to pick their own. All right. So we're going to pick 7 dancers and bring them to the center. And, of course, they're going to be selecting their own. Yes, of course, as well. All right? Pick them on out. Take them out there. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dancers. The rest of you come on over this way. Shake hands. If you're a junior adult, you go on over to the pay window. Senior adult, you have your pop-up special here this afternoon. Or this evening, yes. All right, you're going to pick your own, of course, as well. Yes. We got 7 boxes out there. And, of course, in there's a first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, 7. All right? Those 3 dancers that weren't selected, they got consolation. Yes, already? Okay. We're ahead of the game. Here we go. Who was picked first? Come on forward. This guy right here. Hey? All right. All right, you'll check your, open up your, what you have inside there. $700, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a round of applause. What is your name? Oh, Mason MacArthur, ladies and gentlemen. All right, step back for a bit. Second selection. Go on out there. All right. No hesitation right there. Just making sure. Yes, indeed. We'll check it. Check it out. What did you get? $1,500, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. All right. Third. Go on out there, Brad. De Niro Daniels, ladies and gentlemen, is a $1,500 winner. All right, Brad. $500 for Bradley. Bradley right here. Bradley Goodwill. All right. Holy smokes. This has got to be the most intense time of a celebration. Hey, monies. $1,000, Randy Strongarm Jr. Holy smokes. Trevor, come on forward. Oh. Yeah. Trevor Avion. $400 right here. $400. Holy smokes. You got to be kind of going there, Trev. All right, we'll go with Troy. Troy, come on forward. Holy smokes. Now there's a guy that just cut across. Yeah. Didn't even go around the pole or nothing. Holy smokes. What did you get, Troy? What you get? It doesn't matter? That matters to me, you know. $200, yes. And this guy got $300. Let's give our winners a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, right here in the Peter Chapman special. Come on forward and shake hands with the good people right here at Peter Chapman. We're going to shut things down for just a little bit, of course, as well. We're going to be taking down the flags. Stand by, host drum. We'll do that here. And then, of course, we're going to put the pipes down, of course, as well. Right on there, young fella. Good dancing, of course. Wicked. Right on there, grandson. Right on, right on. Right on, right on, right on. All right. Mio Austin, thank you very much there, Peter Chapman. You're so awesome indeed. Good show, Chief. You bet, man. That was awesome. All right, at this time, we get our veterans on over to the flagpoles over there. Veterans, make your way over there this time. We'll need some security, make sure that there's no traffic in between here and, of course, the dancing area, of course, as well, all right? And then veterans, will need some help in folding these flags, of course, as well. So if any young people want to learn how to they have their own kind of particular way of how to fold these flags, you know, and you want to learn something right here, they're young people. You know, we all have a connection, you know, with a lot of our men and women that went out to fight for this country, of course, as well. We want to make sure that you learn and understand what these flags are all about. And, of course, we want you to learn a little bit about what these men and women did when they went to fight for this country. You know, they serve protocol, you know, of course, every morning, you know. They said at about 5 o'clock, you know, because they fought for this country, they always made sure that they always raised those flags on their behalf and, of course, on behalf of the people. You know, here in this country, the people that, family members that they left home at that time, they always raise those flags, you know, of course, as well. So what we're going to do here, of course, as well, we're going to take these flags down. It'll be 4 times through in the song, 4 times through. And, of course, take them down. Of course, we'll have a victory song, and they'll dance around the flagpoles, of course, as well. We always took our time, and we honored, of course, our veterans right here. And, of course, those veterans, you know, as well. You know, we honor them here. We say thank you, of course, as well, for the taking up this ultimate sacrifice on our behalf, of course, here within this country, and the beliefs of our young people, and the beliefs and the teachings, you know, of course, as well. So at this time, we're going to go on over here to our host drum, at this time, if you will. Hookah, flag song. All the way down and start folding your flags, veteran. Hookah, hookah, hookah. And all right, we got one veteran still folding the flags here for just a little bit there, singers. Hold on. And we'll be coming back to you, of course, for the victory song here, of course, as well. You know, we talk a lot about these flag songs, of course, as well. You know, there's so many across the nation. And a lot of our people across the Turtle Island, you know, they enlisted, you know, to fight for their, you know, this country. And, of course, across the medicine line, the country over there, of course, in the United States. And still today, we got a lot of our young people, you know, our people enlisting and, of course, you know, not fighting, of course, but also just for that purpose of being there just in case, you know. And we always make sure that, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, and it's part of our way of life, of course, as well. All right, we go on over here to our host drum, Rockin' Horse, if you will. Victory song, Hookah Boys. Hoocha. Hey, thank you very much there, Rockin' Horse. Thank you very much to our veterans, of course, as well. You can go on over there and shake hands with these veterans there, people, and tell them thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, you can go shake their hands. And, of course, we're going to shut down for just a little bit here. And, of course, we're going to leave it up to our elders here in the ceremonial teepee at this time. And they'll let us know when they're done over there and put the pipes down at this time.